At 4-1, we are excited to introduce the latest state-of-the-art innovation, the QPod. It is the first fully integrated transit mobility device securement station and the first three-point securement station that meets ADA. This unique concept changes everything. Now Mike Laidlaw from QStraight will demonstrate the features of the QPod.
The QPod is the first system of its kind designed specifically for transit. A completely integrated wheelchair passenger securement station, it is ADA compliant and designed to secure a variety of styles of wheelchairs, including scooters and other difficult mobility devices. The QPod is made up of 3 sections or modules: a barrier with integrated wheelchair occupant securements, an integrated passenger flip seat, and a unique 3-point wheelchair securement system. These 3 components working together will save you time, increase productivity, drastically reduce potential liabilities due to wheelchair passenger tip-overs and incidents, reduce potential drivers' workman's compensation injuries, create a cleaner, more organized securement area. Most importantly, it will increase the safety of your wheelchair passengers. Let me give you a quick demonstration. It's as simple as that. The rear barrier integrates the wheelchair and occupant restraint and ideally positions them for proper securement. All components are enclosed and protected. This keeps everything organized in one clean package. It reduces the chance of the components being damaged or vandalized, and it increases the life of the system. Allow me to show you some of the barrier's features. The shoulder belt is not only easier to access than traditional installations, but is perfectly positioned for the wheelchair passenger's comfort. No retractor belts or hardware on the wall, no bars across the windows. The rear wheelchair retractors are self-tensioning and self-locking. This means the retractors will pick up any slack in the webbing in the event of an emergency driving condition or maneuvers. The belts will get tighter, never looser. The J-hooks can also be kept off the floor by placing them on the barrier's magnetic panel. The final feature on the barrier is the Express system, a 15-second release and delay system. This gives the driver time for freehand operation to secure or unsecure a wheelchair. When the Express handle is activated, a visual and audible signal tells the driver that the rear retractors are released. Once the time expires, the rear restraints are then locked. The QPod's integrated 3-passenger flip seat is designed for passenger comfort. The user-friendly lock and unlock mechanism allows the seat to easily be raised and lowered. In addition, the low profile accommodates wider mobility devices versus traditional flip seats. The QPod's 3-point securement system is truly the latest in securement technology and offers several features and benefits for both drivers and passengers. The front wheelchair retractor is also self-tensioning with a J-hook. The next 2 features work together to provide the QPod's unique securement method. First, there is a front restraint tensioning device. It is designed to bring the wheelchair against the bumper by applying leverage tension to the front wheelchair retractor. This not only requires less bending by the driver, but it saves a significant amount of time to secure the wheelchair. An additional feature to the front securement system is the integrated scooter ring. This will aid in securing scooters and difficult mobility devices. In other cases, a QStraight webbing loop may be needed to help secure difficult mobility devices. If you ever experience any difficulties in securing a passenger or mobility device, contact your supervisor. The second component is the stabilizing bumper. It serves as the fourth contact point. The shape is designed to provide a natural contour for various styles of mobility devices. The location ensures at least 3 inches of clearance. This prevents the passenger's arm from being pinched between the wheelchair and the flip seat. Putting these two together, the system eliminates belts, brackets, or anchorage devices in the floor. Many benefits include reducing potential tripping hazards, clear entryway into the securement area, larger mobility devices can now be secured, easier maintenance with less collection of debris and potential for corrosion. Without a doubt, the Q-Pod's unique 3-point securement system and stabilizer bumper effectively secures the wheelchair. The advantage to the Q-Pod system are there are no obstructions on the floor. This allows the driver to easily guide the mobility device into the securement area, ensuring the mobility device gently contacts the stabilizing bumper. Next, pull the express paddle handle on the barrier to release the rear retractors. This gives you 15 seconds of freehand operation. Using proper body mechanics, attach the rear retractor J-hooks to a solid frame member on the wheelchair or to a WC-19 attachment point. Steer the wheelchair into its final position. Now that the rear restraints are secured, let's move to the front of the restraint system. Again, using proper body mechanics, attach the front restraint J-hook to a solid frame member of the wheelchair or to a WC-19 attachment point. Then, simply pull the handle on the restraint tensioning device. Notice that the wheelchair is pulled towards the stabilizing bumper. Ideally, the wheelchair should be in contact with the bumper. Now that the wheelchair is secured, always be sure to lock the wheels and turn the power off on electric wheelchairs. The second and most important step is securing the wheelchair passenger. The Q-Pod has a stowage location for the wall side lap belt. To connect, bring the lap belt from the barrier through the wheelchair and around the passenger. Then take the aisle side lap belt the same way through the wheelchair and buckle the 2 lap belts at the passenger's hip. Next, secure the shoulder belt. By simply guiding the belt over the passenger's shoulder and then under their arm, connect the pin connector at the lap belt. Always ensure that the connection is at the aisle side passenger's hip. As you can see, this is the perfect location for the shoulder belt regardless of the size of the height of the wheelchair passenger. When releasing the passenger and the mobility device, in general, we're going to reverse the steps. First, disconnect the shoulder belt from the lap belt's pin connector and return it to its stowed position point. Again, using proper body mechanics, release the 2 lap belts, returning the wall side belt to its stowage point on the flip seat and the aisle side belt to the barrier. Another feature of the Q-Pod is the release button located on the lower side of the barrier. In case of difficulties, this will always release the aisle side lap belt from the chair. To disconnect the wheelchair, release the front restraint tensioning device by turning the handle clockwise and returning it to the vertical stowed position. This will release the retractor, allowing you to remove the J-hook from the wheelchair and return it to its stowed position. Next, turn the power on or unlock the brakes of the wheelchair. Pulling the express paddle handle will allow you 15 seconds to move the wheelchair forward. Then remove the J-hooks from the wheelchair and return them to their stowed position in the barrier. The access panels allow the barrier and its components to be easily serviced and maintained in the field. The paddle handle is cable driven. In the event of an electrical issue, the system would never be down. You simply operate the paddle handle manually. Thank you for allowing me to demonstrate the features and benefits of the Q-Pod. Using the Q-Pod will not only add tremendous value, but it will bring unmeasurable savings. It will increase operational efficiency, reduce driver injuries, reduce liability, and most importantly, it will increase the safety of your wheelchair passengers. It's a no-brainer.
Thanks, Mike. So for new buses or for existing buses in your fleet, this revolutionary product will help reduce the headaches often seen with mobility device securement. QPod, the right choice for you.